So you ever started your car and your battery was dead? Well, let's talk about the Blau Grun 12 amp battery charger from Amazon. Let's get to it. Welcome back to Audio and Video Tech, where we talk about audio and video tech. This is a must-have. Well, before we get into that, grab some coffee, sit back, relax, savor that hot cup of Joe, AAK coffee, for you young grasshoppers out there that's never heard the term Joe. Very, very good at 4:30 in the morning. The coffee of choice, 80% of the time for my drinking of coffee, is Early Riser. I picked this up for $5. Lasts me a good much time. It's a very good cup of coffee. So with that, let's get on with the review. So back in April, I ended up having to pick this product up, which I got from Amazon, Blau Grun. I'll put the information right here, because my Saab, my 2006 Saab 9.5 Aero, which is called Meteor, that's named after a Saab fighter jet air-to-air missile. Very fitting, because I've been driving my 2003 Mini Cooper S named Panzer for the past year. I have been a bad Saab owner. I have not driven my Saab in a year, even though I absolutely love that car. Love it to death. It's a great car. But I have been driving the Mini Cooper. Okay? Because it's just a super fun car. It makes me feel like a good 10, 15 years younger, even though I look young really right now. So I haven't driven my Saab for a good year, and the battery was dying. And then there was a few times when, I wanted to start just to move it, to keep the fluids going, make sure that, the rotors and the brake pads don't seize up, and just keep the fluids going through it. I kind of slacked, and I did not drive it for a while, and I went to start it, and the battery is dead. So, but the few times before that I had not driven it for a few weeks, a month or two, not started it, the battery would die, and I would have to take the battery out, put it in my Mini Cooper, and drive to my local auto parts store. I would take it to O'Reilly's, and they would charge it, and I would come back the next day. So, there was time wasted, there was gas wasted, and back then gas was a lot less expensive than it is right now. It was probably in the $3 range, I think, if I remember correctly. Now I'm paying $6.20 for premium unleaded. Yeah, $6.20. I'm sure people are paying a lot more, up to $10 right now. So thank you very much for those who wanted that. So back to that. So I got tired of doing that, going through that process. So I ended up looking on Amazon, and let me get a drink of coffee here. Drink with me. Again, it's like 4:30 in the morning here on the Pacific Standard Time. And so that's good coffee, by the way. So I got tired of doing that process, and I went onto Amazon because I wanted to find a better process, a better solution for what I had, other than just driving the Saab. But this is actually good to have. So I saw the reviews, and it looked really good, and the price was only $26. I'll put the information right here. So yeah, it was only $26, and I got it. Actually, I got it the next day, which was really nice. I had it in my hands the next day from Amazon. So went out to Meteor, my Saab, and pulled up the battery, brought it inside, and I hooked it up, and you'll see in the video here what it looks like. The information it gives you is the amps, uh, the volts, and the temperature. Uh, Make sure that the battery is not overheating, and it has a auto shut off because your battery, a good a good working battery is 14.1 to 14.3 volts. Volts or amps? Volts. Cycle you'll see that you saw in the video, and so you can keep track of information that concerning the battery and when it shuts off, because it will shut off automatically. So I had to bring my battery in again to charge it last night, and so that's why I made the video, because I decided I want to make a review on this product here. So in about when I plugged it in, it was at, I think, 12.2 volts, which was not enough to start my Saab, aka Meteor. Um, and then after about 2 3 hours, um, it was in the 13 range, which would be it would be enough to, you could have I could have put the battery back in and started the car and let it run and let it charge up, but I just let it go through its whole process. And the entire process, coffee time. The entire process of charging from dead to fully charged um, was about 6 hours. So it gives it a nice quick charge up to a certain point, and then it kind of trickles, kind of like your cell phone. Your cell phone will always charge faster up to a certain point and then slow down. So same thing with this. It did a quick charge, then it slowed up. So it took like 6 hours to get a full charge up to 14 volts. That's fine for me. So again, this was only, was it 26.99? So okay, 26 27 bucks off of Amazon. It is made of plastic construction. It has this extends. I just have it wrapped up here, but this will extend out for to plug it in to your wall socket, and you have your positive, your negative to hook up to your battery here, and you have your information display right here. It's a screen, a little screen right here, but it lights up and you can see it. And when it's lit up, the interior also lights up too. You can see it red when you plug it in. I have been, I would say I've been really happy with it. It's worked the 2 times that I have used it. Worked every single time. No problems, no smoking, no sparks. It works. It works the way that it's advertised for. It charges the damn battery. Um, I've been happy with it. It's been good. I think this is a product that you know, along with jumper cables or a jump battery pack, the little jump battery pack. Maybe I'll get one of those and review it too. But something like this is very very essential to keeping your home, or keeping your home. Um, because if you leave your lights on in your car, and you leave and you come out the next morning, and your battery is completely dead. There are times when if you use another vehicle to jump your battery might be so completely dead that even that vehicle attempting to charge your battery, can actually wear out your starter and cause even more issues because sometimes it could take a long time to get it charged, and that person might have somewhere to go, like to work or you are going. So saving saving your starter, saving your starter is very important because that can be very, very costly depending on the vehicle that you have. Um, this would be very important because you could take your battery out, plug it in, and then, call your boss and say, hey, I'm charging my battery. I should be good to go in like 2 hours. Or just call the day off and go shopping. I want to go shopping, but I own my own business. So um, plug it in, connect the connect the connectors to your positive, negative, and sit back, relax, have some coffee, and let this do its thing. 2 hours, you should be good to go and have enough juice where you can unplug it, put it back into your car, and get on with your day. So, do I recommend this particular product? Yeah, I do. I do recommend it, and I'm glad I bought it because it has saved me time. It has saved me money, gas money. It has saved me time from driving to my nearest O'Reilly's, dropping it off, dealing with them, dropping it off, asking me is it a left hand or a right hand drive. You seen that meme? Okay. So dropping it off, coming back the next day because I got stuff to do, and driving there, coming back. It's a lot of time and a lot of gas wasted, especially these days. So I would recommend picking one of these up. You can get it on Amazon. I'll post the information right here. Save yourself a lot of grief. Okay, I'm going to say it again. Save yourself a lot of grief because this can definitely save you. It is not a trickle charger though. Okay, for the people who have vehicles in their garage and they definitely don't drive them, they put them in the garage. This charges your battery. It's not a trickle charger. So, and this is not designed for EV cars like Teslas and Porsche Taycans and such. This is for gasoline and diesel engine vehicles. So, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. And if you have any comments, leave them below. I'd be happy to hear. Have a great day.